Hey, what's up? John Sonmez from simpleprogrammer.com. So I got this email from Fred, and Fred wants to know, what if you're expected to do something you're not good at? So Fred asked in his email, essentially, he's not really good at front-end design type of work, and what if you're expected to be a full stack developer? What do? I'm not really interested in web design. So I have to say, Fred, I've struggled with this myself because I'm not very good in design. I never really devoted time to it. Like I never really, it's always been on my back burner, like, oh, I should learn design because then I could really be a full stack developer. But I never learned the design part. And so here's the thing. I'll try to give you kind of specific advice in this case. If you want to be a full stack developer who can build something from the ground up, you're going to have to you might not like design, but you're gonna have to suck it up and learn design, right? If you want that, if that's your goal. And here's why. Because if you just keep on cobbling together stuff and just knowing that you'd be better if you could design this, or just throwing up your hand and saying, well, that's the best I can do. I suck at designing, but here you go, it functions. That you're not going to be happy with that, and you're going to be wasting a lot of time, or you're going to be trying to do design and it's not going to look good and you're going to spend a lot of time doing it. So just suck it up and learn it if that's what you want to do. Otherwise, change your goal. Don't say I want to be a full stack developer that can design. Say I want to be a full stack backend developer or I can hook up the front end, but I can't do someone can give me a design and I can implement it full stack from the design. You got to define what that is, whether you want to be able to, if you want to be able to build up your own kind of cool tools and stuff, and you don't want to hire someone to do the design, then you got to learn that. So you got to just make that choice. I think that's the first thing. And then just in the more broad general sense, what do you do when people, expect you to learn something that you don't know or that you're not good at? Again, you have a choice there. You have to decide whether that this is the environment that you want to be in. Do you want to, if you want to succeed and that's the environment that you're in, you got to learn. You got to suck it up. I've learned a lot of things that I don't want to learn because I needed to in order to be able to do my job or to be able to be as effective as possible. I've also dragged my feet a lot, not learning things that I should have learned and sort of muddling my way through it. And that's the most uncomfortable feeling, right? When you learn something, then you're confident, you know what to do, right? When you have this half-assed knowledge of a thing, and I'll give you a concrete example. So for a long time, I was using Hibernate, and I never learned the thing. I just had a rough idea how to cobble things together, right? I could basically, it's my solution was, we'll just add some flushes there, flush, right? If you've ever used Hibernate, sometimes when things don't work, you just start adding flushes. And it was slowing me down, right? It's I don't want to learn Hibernate. I'm not really interested in that. But the thing is, I was doing my job and we used it at the job, and because I refused to learn that thing, it was just slowing me down. Every day I was struggling with it. I was spending hours fighting defects because I didn't understand what was going on. Finally, I was like, look, John, just learn Hibernate. So I did. I got all the books I could on it. I spent some time going deep into the knowledge and became an expert on it. And then, man, my life was so much easier. So you got to choose. You want the hard road, you want the easy road, or do you want to choose a totally different road? If you want to do what you want to do and it requires you to learn something that you're not good at, you're just going to have to bite the bullet and get good at it. Otherwise, you're going to be muddling through. It's going to be like an encumbrance, a dead weight on you that's going to drag you down. Believe me, I know it because I felt it myself. And there's probably some of those in my life right now that I need to just suck it up and learn the thing. I can think of a few. So anyway, hope that helps you, Fred. And if you've got a question for me, you can always email me at john@simpleprogrammer.com. Keep it short, keep it simple. All right, take care.